Let's start that over. Hello, hello. Welcome to our neck of the woods. We are still doing a lot of work in the house today, so this will be a little bit shorter than normal, but there are a couple things I wanted to cover with you guys. So today I wanted to talk a wee bit about activated charcoal. Right? We know there are health benefits for it. We know that it's a means of water filtration. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, everyone. And I found a very interesting video on YouTube from Lead Farmer 73. LEAD Farmer 73. And he was making his own activated charcoal. And I knew you could. And I've seen several different ways, but quite frankly, his seemed really legitimate. And it's a 10-minute video. And I have a link for it. I am going to post in chat because I really feel like you guys should check that out for your own benefit. So that is the Lead Farmer activated charcoal video. And I think you guys will enjoy it. I know most of you maybe already know how to make your own activated charcoal, but I did not. I didn't know I do know there are a couple ways to do it, but the ways that I had found before seemed like they were erroneous, like overcomplicated to make it to the point where you were just going to go to the store and buy it instead. So this gentleman had a really good one, and I think I'm going to check out a lot of his other ones too, because it was very instructional. It was very it was presented well, and it was easy to understand, and I really like his methods. So hi, LHS. So there's that. So activated charcoal, again, that's one of those things that is a wonderful blessing to have for your health, for your water filtration, for a lot of things. And activated charcoal, you can take that internally, and there is a way to do it. And no, I do not know what that is. I am not a doctor, pharmacist, or homeopathic medical practitioner in any way, shape, or form. But I do know that activated charcoal will attract all the metal toxins in your body to it. So it is a form of detoxing those heavy metals out of your body. And I think that is a wonderful, wonderful thing, and something we should all be doing anyway. So that being said, I did post a link at the beginning here for Lead Farmer 73. So I don't even know that guy, but a shout out to Lead Farmer 73. Also, yesterday, Obama Spike had a video that he posted, and it was a bunch of gentlemen of the Asian persuasion talking about different things. Hey, Anna, concerning the Jabberdoos, and there supposedly being an antidote to keep Jabberdoo people from spreading spike proteins. We'll just say it that way. Hopefully we'll get by with that. But that it was going to be withheld, and it's kind of like a power play, and the evil guys and the bad guys plan or whatever. But having said that, I took it as good news, because if it's out there, chances are it's already been stopped. You got to think about that. If information is getting out into the public, chances are that plan's already been ruined. And I firmly believe that. And I took it as good news because it is being exposed. And then that was confirmed and verified. A friend of ours took it to a couple of the different Chinese restaurants and found a Mandarin-speaking employee who did the translation for him and told him that it was exactly word for word what was at the bottom of that video. So if you guys haven't seen that, I have posted the link a couple times. I think yesterday I did, in a couple different places on different shows and stuff. And I don't have it pulled up right now, but OBAMS F Spike. Obomf Spike. And the title of the video was Just Entertainment, or Just for Entertainment, something to that effect. So if you can find yesterday's video from Obomf Spike, it won't be in the video. The video will only be like 16 or 17 seconds long. But he posts the links either in the description or as a pinned comment. So go check that out if you haven't yet. And don't be fearful of it. Be aware that it's being exposed, and that means that's a good thing. If it's being exposed, it's already been dealt with, and that's how I feel about it. Now I know that may not be true in every case, but I'm very hopeful that that's the case. All right, so and the other thing I want to talk to you guys about today was, you remember we talked about the new declaration by Man of God that was put out the other day, and I read it off to you guys. There have been 3 more documents released. Right on, Betty. There have been 3 more documents released. One of them is almost step-by-step instructions on how to kill a bill. 5 tips for keeping bad legislation from getting passed. So I wanted to cover this with you guys today, but I was asked if I would join. Well, Jeff and I were asked if we would join Liberty Warrior Nation tonight as panelists, and I'm gonna use that as my topic of discussion. So I can discuss it a little bit here if you guys want me to, but I feel like I'd rather cover it over there tonight, and that way it gets the eyes on it that it needs. And maybe it's I'm thinking maybe it's, yeah, Betty, well, I have you here and we're talking about that. I just had that wet cough. Yes. My dog last night, or yesterday afternoon, started like not dry heaving, but like a dry cough, like snuffly nose. Right, he's not been exposed to any other dogs or anything like that. My cats are fine, but I noticed it's very strange that people all across the United States have dogs with parvo right now. And I'm wondering, and he didn't drink much water yesterday. He didn't drink water until yesterday evening. And I was really worried about him, and I kept trying to get him to drink water all day. Ooh. What can I do for him, Betty? I have diatomaceous earth. Hey, Ship. What can I do for that puppy? Well, and I'm pretty sure he's got the Lyme disease too, because we have a heck of a time keeping stuff off of him. Not a lot of stuff works for him. And up until 2 years ago, he was taking his heartworm pills regularly, so I'm doing the correctly thing again. Are you sure it's not just me? Okay, is that better? Can you guys hear me now? All right. So yeah, I was just saying, there have been, thanks, Ship, numerous new documents coming out from the Man of God, which I really, really want to believe that those have all been buttoned up and gone over with lawyers, and all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted, and there's some legitimacy to this new declaration. I don't know, though. So I'm not trying to be a fence sitter on it. I'm very hopeful of it. I knew something like this was already in the process and being worked on months ago. I really thought it was going to be maybe, I think it was going to be a little bit different, is what I thought. I thought it was going to be more of um, a foundation document, like our original documents, right? That's what I was hoping. But I think more it is. All right, Betty, I will do that. He seems to be just fine today. Like it was just yesterday, like it was just a fluke or something. And I was just worried because the parvo outbreak from East Coast to West Coast, which seems really strange to me, um, that people all across our nation have animals that are in trouble like that. And he hasn't been exposed to anybody that's had the thing either. So, because I think about that too, because a lot of animals have died from that. Uh, so, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yesterday was super humid. Yeah, but he's not usually like that. I might give you a call here later today, Betty, and if you don't mind, and pick your brain a bit. Um. So anyway, so these Man of God documents. All right. So there are 4 of them out now. One of them is a new declaration. One of them is a how to stop bad bills from being passed into legislation and being made laws. The other ones, the other 2, hold on with me. All right. How to kill a bill in 5 steps. And hold on. Solution and map for success. And I can't read this out loud to you guys. I can probably do a screen share with you if you would like. And also, one of the documents that was put out was how our laws are made. So, that one I found very interesting as well. And that, in each one of these documents, there is some form of red pill going on. I find it. I really do want to believe that these are legitimate, on the table things. Okay, I have my reservations, and I have my reservations because of not because of the source where I got the information. I have my reservations because I haven't seen them come out of right, and because of the way they're worded, they are specifically for this time frame in history, for specifically for this timeline in history that we are currently in. So, all right, thank you, Anna. Thank you. So those are my reservations, and they're all signed Man of God, which we all know that the things going on in the world today, there is quite a bit of spiritual warfare going on. And when people say spiritual, I think a lot of people think religious, but spiritual and religion are not the same thing. Although they do sometimes coincide in people's vocabulary, they are indeed 2 different things. So just something to think about, you guys. I'm up here blathering, but I really, I'm going to get off probably here pretty soon because I need to help my husband so we can get this stuff finished up and get it done. And but I wanted to bring that to you guys. Thank you, Betty. I don't see. I've seen parvo before. I've seen that in dogs. and that was several years ago when I was training dogs. And I had um, the unfortunate timing to be there during parvo, so I know how bad it can get for them. And I know a lot of dogs don't survive it because the owners don't know what to do for it. So, but I don't think he's got that. It was just weird to me. I mean, if you think about it, you know how many of our friends and family in our little tiny community that have pets that have caught parvo. I mean, to me, it seemed a little bit more like kennel cough, but I still, even that, don't know where he would have got it from, right? Isn't kennel cough? It's just like dog flu. So, Betty, you are anything but dumb. And there's more to life than book learning, and anybody that's lived life knows that. So, just saying. So yeah, I thought I'd come on and I'd pop on and I'd share that stuff with you. If you weren't here at the beginning, I was talking about Lead Farmer 73. And I will drop the link to this video for you guys again. Lead Farmer 73, and this is an excellent video. This is an excellent video on how to make your own activated charcoal. And I think you guys should go check it out. And then I'm going to go check out more of his videos probably tomorrow. Because I was really impressed with the way the guy did his instructions, with the way he had all of his things laid out. I was very impressed with how smooth the process was. And so I thought, you guys might enjoy that too. And there you have it. So making your own activated charcoal or activated carbon at home, in order for water filtration and for health benefits. Now, do any of my lovely, helpful people out there in Chatland, do you know, is it 1 tablespoon activated charcoal in a glass of water a day, or is it, do you know what the, does it go by body weight? How do we do this? How do we take this to our best benefit as human beings? So if anybody knows, I would greatly appreciate that information. And if you don't, that's fine. I'll go do my research and I will go look it up. But I find that you folks are just so helpful, and a lot of you know this stuff. Betty, I find you superbly interesting. Think a stomach bug? See, that's what I'm saying. All over the nation, these pets are getting sick, and they're not just from people that are spreading spike proteins. Because I can't say the other word. Like in spring and fall when the dogs shed their coats and the cats shed their winter coats, and the shed out back and all that. It's getting ridiculous what you're allowed and not allowed to talk about publicly on these things. But I will definitely be doing that for him. And yeah. Okay. All right. So, yeah. And then, are you guys, if you guys are interested in those, Man of God documents, the new ones that came out, let me know real quick. If you're interested in seeing them, I will share my screen. I do have 3 of them up. I did read the newly printed Declaration one the other day. Anybody? Nobody? All right. Well, if you guys are ever interested in that, learning a little bit more about it, reach out to me. I can get you the links or send them to you. They're PDFs. You can read them. I think everybody should read them. I think we should be aware of these things. Whether these come to fruition or not, there is a lot of good information in these documents. Some things you knew, some things you didn't know. There's a list of the ingredients that are in the Jabberdoos on one of the documents. Let me see which one it is. On the document 4, Man of God Solution and Map of Success. Y'all are not going to believe in it, and these documents, these PDFs, also have links in them, so you can go check that information, fact check it, and over even on the 3-letter agency websites where they don't want you to find it, where it's tucked up in a corner somewhere. So, all right, guys. Well, if that's that, I can leave. I can leave the chat up for you guys if you want. And I'm gonna, I'll pop off of here. Okay.